Imagine living off the grid, chopping firewood, growing your own food, and generating your own power. It sounds like the ultimate form of self-sufficiency, living independently, relying solely on your skills and hands to survive. But how realistic is this vision? How independent are you when the tools you use to survive are made in factories? Your food grows with the help of fertilizers, and even your survival knowledge comes from books and online resources? The reality of self-sufficiency is far more complex than the ideal of complete independence. And it's time we explore what self-sufficiency truly means. Many people associate self-sufficiency with complete independence, but it's a myth. Even the most self-reliant individuals still rely on external systems to some degree. Let's take a closer look at why pure self-sufficiency, the idea of doing everything yourself, is unrealistic and often inefficient. While it's tempting to think of self-sufficiency as avoiding modern systems entirely, in reality, the goal should be resilience. Resilience isn't about isolation. It's about being adaptable, prepared, and able to thrive even when things go wrong. It's about building a foundation of skills, tools, and systems that help you handle challenges, not eliminate them entirely. Instead of striving for purity, resilience allows you to live independently in a complex world. The first reason why pure self-sufficiency is problematic is its unrealistic nature. We live in an interconnected world where everything we use, from food to energy to the tools that support us, is linked to larger systems. No matter how independent we try to be, we are still part of a global network. For example, even those who live off the grid depend on factory-made solar panels and tools. Trying to eliminate all reliance on these systems is not only impractical, but also unnecessary. The idea of doing everything yourself sounds noble, but it's inefficient and often unnecessary. Why spend hours growing every single food item when you can buy affordable staples like rice? By trying to avoid relying on modern systems, you're often wasting time and energy, resources that are far more valuable in survival situations. The true goal of self-sufficiency should be adaptability and resourcefulness. It's not about trying to isolate yourself from modern conveniences, but rather ensuring that you can manage challenges when they arise. For instance, having basic repair skills or knowing how to handle an emergency situation can be far more valuable than attempting to build everything from scratch. Self-sufficiency should focus on building the skills that give you control over your circumstances. Resilience is about knowing how to deal with problems as they come up, whether it's fixing a broken pipe or managing a sudden food shortage. You don't need to be fully independent to thrive. You just need to be prepared and resourceful. Building resilience and self-sufficiency involves developing practical skills that allow you to handle everyday challenges. This could mean learning how to fix things around the house, developing your gardening skills, or investing in systems that make your life more efficient. For example, installing a rainwater collection system can ensure you have a backup water supply in case of drought or shortages. But it's not just about the tools and systems. It's also about developing a mindset that embraces learning and adapting. If your garden isn't producing as expected, rather than giving up, you experiment with new crops or growing techniques. It's this adaptability that sets resilient individuals apart from those trying to do everything themselves. While resilience is about flexibility and adaptability, modern tools play a huge role in helping you build and maintain that resilience. Far from undermining self-sufficiency, using tools and technology smartly enhances your ability to thrive. Tools like cordless drills, solar panels, and multi-tools save time and effort, allowing you to focus on more important aspects of survival. For instance, a bread machine lets you bake fresh bread without the long hours of manual labor. Solar generators provide a reliable energy source, especially during power outages, while YouTube videos and online tutorials make learning new skills easier and more accessible. Rather than isolating yourself from modern tools, embracing them allows you to stay efficient and maintain control over your survival efforts. Survival isn't just about being independent, it's about recognizing the value of interdependence and community. Resilience isn't about cutting yourself off from others. It's about collaborating and building supportive relationships. Imagine creating a neighborhood garden or participating in a local co-op. By pooling resources and sharing skills, you reduce individual workloads and increase your chances of success. Similarly, relying on experts for specialized tasks, like electrical work or plumbing, can save you time and energy while still maintaining your core independence. You don't have to do everything yourself to be self-sufficient. Collaboration and interdependence can make life easier while still allowing you to maintain your resilience. The balance between independence and interdependence is key. Self-sufficiency isn't about doing it all yourself. It's about doing what's necessary and relying on others where appropriate. When you focus on the most critical areas, like food, energy, and basic repairs, you can achieve a solid foundation of independence. For example, having a backup generator can help you maintain power during emergencies, but you can still rely on the electrical grid for everyday use. When you need to outsource tasks to professionals, like hiring an electrician for wiring, you're not undermining your independence. You're making a smart decision that saves time and ensures safety. Resilience offers several advantages that pure self-sufficiency can't provide. First, it gives you flexibility in a crisis. Being able to adapt to changing circumstances, like a sudden food surplus or shortage, is more valuable than trying to control every aspect of your survival. Second, resilience leads to long-term sustainability. You can manage a small, productive garden over the years without burnout, rather than trying to grow all your food and ending up overwhelmed. Lastly, resilience provides peace of mind. Knowing that you can handle life's uncertainties, whether it's a medical emergency, a natural disaster, or a sudden loss of power, brings a sense of confidence and calm that pure self-sufficiency simply can't match. In conclusion, the goal of self-sufficiency isn't about doing everything yourself. It's about being prepared for anything. By focusing on resilience, you can build a lifestyle that's adaptable, efficient, and sustainable, without the unrealistic ideals of pure independence. Embrace the tools, skills, and networks that support your independence, while acknowledging the value of interdependence. Whether you're learning how to fix a leaky pipe, creating a backup energy system, or bartering with neighbors. Remember, the goal isn't to isolate yourself, it's to be prepared. Resilience, not purity, is the key to thriving in today's interconnected world.